Hey, how you doing, listeners? This is Gina Versa. I'm here with another interview for the Christmas Yule Log um, for Adult Swim that we had, and yeah, I'm joined by two guests. I'm just interviewing them. Guys, can you introduce yourselves if you don't mind?
Yes. Hi, I am Andrea Laing, and my character is known as Zoe.
Is known as. I like that. That's funny. Her name is Zoe. My name's Justin Miles, and my character is known as Alex.
Cool. Yeah, thanks guys for joining me today. Just had a few questions for you, and we got to interview Casper on with Adult Swim Yule Log. So, yeah, I really enjoyed it. It was so weird and crazy. But kind of a question I started off with him was, do you guys have any memories of the Yule Log on TV, or yeah, if you were fond of that?
Uh, you mean um, you mean like the actual
Yeah.
Yule logs that we're going for with this movie?
Yeah, just kind of like how it would play, just like, I don't know, it's like 1 a.m. or something on like some like public access channel or something like that.
I don't think I ever actually see. I only became familiar with the Yule log stuff like in the advent of like Netflix and your streaming services. Like I don't think I've ever seen one of those actually on cable.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, that you're kind of blowing my mind. Of course, that's where it came from. Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just had no idea. That's
I
crazy.
Hmm.
Yeah, I've never participated in that. I know people do that, but I've never been in a situation. I don't know what situation I'd be where I'd had that on in the background,
Hmm.
but I know it's a thing. I
Yeah.
also have people over to have that in the background, but yeah.
Mhm. Yeah.
Andrew's not throwing parties till 1 a.m. and keeping it on GPB, is what she's saying.
Yeah.
Right. AKA. Thank you, Justin.
No, of course, yeah. I don't know. For some reason, some TV executive just thought like, okay, this is a thing. I don't know. Some people don't have a fireplace and will put it on their TV. So I
Yeah,
don't know. I
you're
just
going.
always
Great.
find it interesting. And then just growing up, were you guys Adult Swim fans? Did you have any favorite sort of like program or what have you?
Absolutely. Yeah, I'm a huge Adult Swim fan. I mean, ever since their first lineup, like Space Ghost, Home Movies, C Lab 2021, I've been staying up late in line on my parents since I was in middle school. I want to say it was middle school. I think I was in eighth grade. Could have been ninth. Could have been ninth. Um, but yeah, man, Die Hard. I mean,
Mhm.
Metalocalypse, Squid. But there's so many. It's impeccable. It's impeccable programming.
It's too
Yeah.
much. Yeah, Justin and I are disturbed children. My favorite program was Squidbillies, and I would go around telling everybody about them, and they're like, "I'm sorry, just to be very clear, you're saying that this is redneck octopus?" Yeah,
Hmm.
and they're amazing. I just thought it was a great fucking concept. I thought it was like a great show. And then Your Pretty Face is Going to Hell. Oddly enough, I never auditioned for it,
Oh,
so I
really?
asked for a hard time when I was on set with him for
Hmm.
that one. But yeah, always been a huge fan of Adult Swim. Yeah, for the longest time. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, some great ones. I love Squidbillies, so yeah.
Yeah.
Did you find any of those programs or any of the shows kind of helped you kind of get what Casper was going for in like the story and film and how he was doing the direction, all that?
Justin?
Absolutely not. No. Um, no, nothing could have prepared me. No,
Hmm.
no. I did know as a fan of Your Pretty Face, though, I knew that I was anticipating getting to work with um, uh, some really good practical effects.
Hmm.
I mean, as obviously as well as the visual effects. I think there was something like 350 or 400 visual effects shots that they like pulled off within like the span of a month or something crazy. Like shout outs to the VFX team. I don't know all of you. I haven't met all of you, but you guys are
Yeah.
fucking great.
Seriously.
Um, yeah, but Shane and all the people that were there to do all the prosthetics and as a fan of Your Pretty Face, the only
Hmm.
thing I knew coming into this is that I was going to see some really cool stuff happen on the day, like real movie magic shit in front of my face, and that was very, very cool.
Do you guys have any like favorite like stories or anything you want to say on set or anything that like sticks out in your head?
Oh, oh, favorite stories.
Hmm.
I have something just kind of cute.
Sure.
Um, the actor that plays the deputy that comes in is my best friend Jonathan Pulowski. And yeah, and I met him my very first day of college, and he's also my writing partner, my creative partner. We make things together. And so,
can I give a shout out? Can I give a shout out?
Yeah.
I have to. So Gene, I'm sorry, Justin, I didn't want to interrupt, but yes, Justin and his bestie, who is Cletus, his real name is Jonathan Pulowski. They have written this concept called Baby Bird. You can find it on YouTube, but if you just Google YouTube Baby Bird, you're going to find actual birds that are babies. That's not it. Make sure that you include either Justin Miles, because John Pulowski's last name is very difficult to spell out. I'm sorry, that has nothing to do with a story on set. And I interrupted you, Justin. Sorry. Just wanted to give you that out for Baby Bird on YouTube. Continue.
It's not there yet. We're finishing up the series. It will be out very soon. It'll be out soon. But the first episode is out. But we've got 5-6 more that are coming out. But I appreciate your enthusiasm, Andrea. But my Andrew is also in it. She was in episode 5, so it's a shameless plug for her as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was my story. It's the first time that my best friend and I have ever been hired to work on the same project together by an outside production company that had no idea we were even friends. So that was kind of cool.
Yeah, that's awesome. Andrea?
I guess what's interesting for me is Justin and I are with the same agency, Alexander White Agency, and I had never worked with him before, never auditioned with him before, like don't even like really see him in real life. And then I had worked with him on set of Baby Bird because he was directing the episode that I was playing in, and I just didn't really even know the guy. And then fast forward, I think it was maybe 2 weeks later, and we're in callbacks over Zoom. And like, in the room, you can see like different people. And I'm like, oh, I wonder who I'm going to be paired off with. And they're like, okay, Justin, Andrea, we're going to put you guys in the waiting room and then we're going to go in. And I'm like, what are the fucking odds of that? I had just with him as my director. And then here I am again with him here today. And so, I just thought that was so, I don't know if that was like divine or whatever, but I just thought that was really cool. That's not a story on set, but that's a story.
Yeah, no, it definitely works. Yeah, no, that's really cool. It's very like uncanny too. Yeah. Going off of that, filming in Atlanta, how was that like? Casper was saying you guys filmed the whole thing. There wasn't too much prep time as well, he was saying?
I don't know what their pre-production schedule was like.
Okay.
I wasn't really around for that. I'm sure it wasn't nothing. It is a movie. But we didn't have a whole lot of time to rehearse.
Okay.
And that big opening oneer was obviously a bit of a beast, but I mean, we were with very capable actors. Everybody was on their A game. Everybody was aware that we were shooting this as one giant oneer. And so we just, we did it like we needed to do it. We like I said, we had stellar performers. The whole thing was shot in Atlanta. So cool. Like right down the street from me in Decatur was this cabin. Like it's a full-on cabin in the middle of Decatur, like in Atlanta, Georgia. And it looks and feels like, even the outside, it blew my mind when I went there. I was like, you telling me there's a cabin in the middle of Atlanta surrounded by trees? Crazy, wild.
Yeah, it's like you guys got to visit like the Evil Dead set for a day.
Kind of.
Yeah.
And then just kind of wrapping up here. Was there any sort of like gag? Because it's like I love the film because there's just like almost like gag after gag. There's like joke after joke. Was there anything where like, or some like, and then there's just like creatures like aliens or just like stuff like that. What was the thing that was just like kind of surprised you the most?
That Holly got away.
Oh yeah, man. Well, spoiler alert.
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean,
shit. Right. Sorry. Just kidding.
Oh no, it's all right. Yeah, we'll just put like spoilers in the description.
Like, what surprised me the most? Like, I don't know. Okay.
You fucked up.
What surprised me the most? I don't know. It's hard to say.
Or was there any like sort of like gag or like stunt where you're like, okay, this is a little extreme even for me or something like that?
I got one of those.
Yeah, sure.
I don't know about if it was extreme. It was a little difficult to pull off on the day. Again, you're gonna do the spoiler warning for this.
Yeah, I'll put it in the
Okay.
description.
When the alien comes in on me and mother in the laundry room
Hmm.
doing our whole bit, and then they deploy the suckers out of that gun to suck my stuff. It was amazing to see it come together with visual effects, but
Hmm.
it was a little bit clunkier actually getting those things because they had practical suckers on
Yeah.
these, like, and as almost like just tracking, they had to track it and put it on my eyes and my mouth, and it was just a little clunkier. So when we walked away that day, I was like, I don't know, I don't see this visually, I don't see this, because that felt like it was bad, and
Yeah.
I hate that. But then I see it, actually I was really nervous. I don't know why, because the entire rest of the movie was done flawlessly. But when
Hmm.
that scene was coming up, I was like, man, I hope it looks as good as I think it did. It did. It
Yeah.
was it was great.
I guess if I had to be surprised, I was going to say certain things that I saw, but I didn't want to give anything away.
Hmm.
Yeah, while you're on set and like, how much can I say? Just spoiler alert, like, blood and
Yeah.
alien, going home with blood on you every single night, and then
Hmm.
and then going back to set and like, having to have it reapplied, and having this alien, this guy dressed up in an alien costume and making sure his head gets cut off at the right place so it drops by your, like, yeah, having it come together was seeing it on camera was surprising in a very good way, because they just did an incredible job. Everyone did such a good job.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. Yeah, it shows through the movie.
Yeah.
Then the last question for you guys, really close to the holidays. I think it's like 5 days away from Christmas. Any sort of holiday film that you're like, okay, I have to see this leading up to the holidays?
I saw Violent Night the other night, and it was so good. It was
It was
really,
amazing.
really good, dude.
Oh,
It was
I loved it.
it was really, really good. Like I love the Santa lore
Hmm.
that keeps getting hinted at. That's like, what a weird, bizarre, and the fighting was so good. Like,
Hmm.
Andrea, have you seen it?
no, it's on my list.
Dude,
It's
go see it.
great.
It's
It's
great.
amazing.
Like, it's such a great subversive. I mean, I loved Bad Santa. You know what I mean? So I love any of that stuff. But that's like the holiday movie at my family's house is Bad Santa. It's like Christmas Vacation and Bad Santa. It's so good, and it's so subversive, but also like so fucking sweet as well. Like it's I don't know.
Mhm.
That was my holiday movie this year for sure.
Would you say it has many dimensions like the Adult Swim Yule Log?
Oh,
Mm.
yeah, I can see that.
And then Andrea, any holiday traditions or like just movies you enjoy watching?
Oh gosh, I don't know. I'm just gonna probably watch some classic Christmas movies. Um, yeah, I haven't made my list yet. I'm sorry, I haven't had to sit down and like think about it just yet. But yeah, definitely have some ginger snaps, have some eggnog, and watch some wholesome Christmas movies,
There you
like
go.
the Adult Swim Yule Log movie
Yeah, of course, yeah. And it's on HBO Max.
on
For
HBO
sure.
Max.
Mhm. Cool, cool. Well, thank you so much, guys, for taking the time to do this interview. Where can people find you at, social media wise? Anything you want to promote?
Yeah, so you can find me on Instagram at, yeah, the handle is at your favorite Andrea. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, and you can find me on Instagram at Justin Kilometers.
Awesome. Cool, guys. Well, thanks for being on the show. And thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. We've been professionally unprofessional.